I'm going to change the music, and then I will also depart to use the restroom.
Very creepy. Nice.
You're welcome. What to play? Oh wait, no wait, yeah, that is, yeah. All right, I will be right back. Use restroom. I am back. I am alone. But
Man, that was good timing, because, like, the second we started taking a break, my boss called about something. I was like, oh, alright.
Works out.
Mm-hmm.
The universe just does that.
It do be like that, though.
Hey, finally done.
Hey.
Nice.
Getting my son a haircut for school. Whew.
Nice.
Does it look
nice.
good?
Oh yeah, the barber. This barber shop is solid.
Nice.
Nice.
Gabriel, no, come here. What are you doing?
Goddamn it, Gabriel.
Oh,
Ironic. Welcome back.
hello.
Ah, that was fun. So much fun.
Mm.
Just a little spine zingling in the morning. It's a good way to wake up.
Oh yeah, I mean, gotta keep your wits about you, right?
That's
Somehow.
part of waking up is feeling like you're going insane.
I know O knows who his shade was. I imagine you two can figure it out as well.
Yeah.
I actually have
think
no
it's,
clue.
Ah, well, that's all the better then. Korik might not. Fred / Korik might.
Are they all related, or are they all, like, their own stories, effectively?
All their own stories.
Hmm.
No, this isn't another reference to the
I figured as much.
historical campaign. That'd be pretty funny though. That would be pretty funny. But yeah. That's why I had you guys read the Odyssey, so you guys had a bit of reference for what a shade is like. Well, amongst other things. That's not the only thing, but it's certainly one thing.
Mhm.
Now we just wait for Fred before we get back into it.
Yo.
Not asking for the shades. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, perfect timing. So we're all here then. I think O is dealing with young lad Gabriel, but you can still listen. So let's get back to it then, shall we? You all enter into this ovaline area, mostly bereft of debris and such. Can I get your passive perceptions? I already know. Rollins is. Assume the darkness doesn't affect your passive perception.
Oh shit, it's 13
Yeah,
now.
mine's 14.
16.
I forgot our proficiencies went up for a second.
That's what's up. That's what. All right. So as you guys enter in the place, it's tactical approach maneuvers. Fan out right, fan out left, take control of the area, unless you be, screwed by, an ambush, stuff like that. Certainly something Korik is familiar with. Securing an area. As you guys shuffle into this area, Fia, with the highest passive perception here, you notice the old soul thing that has stuck out this whole time. It's not surprising, I don't think, considering how, what you guys just fucking saw. But it's something that you could confirm is there with other people. It's a skull. It's just sort of perched on a slope of wood, like the former deck of a ship. Just there.
Mhm.
Just there.
Shit. Okay.
And then you see two green dots just flicker as if it awakens.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, fucking hell.
And then we shoot it with the crossbow.
Wonderful timing.
Thank you, Persona 4, for the great music. So yeah, you see this skull.
Why does it sound like broken?
And
That's weird.
it has it had its jaw slack before, but as it comes alive, so to speak, it awakens. Its jaw closes, and then opens again, and then it's like moving itself until it's a bit more upright, which isn't that hard considering how it's in the water. It's not overgrown or anything, weirdly enough. It doesn't have coral or moss or anything like that. It's pretty clean, save for the porous nature of bone being left in water too long. You're you see this, no one else notices it.
Oh, guys! Possessed skull! I think.
if we look at, I'm assuming she's pointing.
Oh
I
yeah,
would hope so.
yeah. I mean,
Look over there. Is the skull possessed, or is she tripping balls again?
I
Let me
mean, who
again.
knows?
We were all just tripping. Come on.
Is that tripping or is that being haunted? That's two different things.
Porking on
No,
those
you guys look at the skull and yeah, it's alive. It has those green dots. It's moving. It's now
Yeah.
like it's up entirely up right now.
I mean, I don't think skulls traditionally behave like that. So, yeah.
glance around to see if more skeletons are popping up.
No, 'tis the only bony creature
Bony
here.
boy.
It begins talking to all of you. Its common tongue, or lack thereof, carries through the water unabashedly. It's more equivalent to when Lorelei speaks in Elvish. It just goes through the water just fine, cutting through it, really. Peculiar, but it does speak to all of you in a grandiose manner. Well, who do we have here? New arrivals, new residents. Welcome to Derelict Town. Abigail and Varric look at each other like, what the fuck?
I joined them in a similar look.
Yeah, you know, like when dogs sort of like tilt their heads to the side when they get really curious about something.
Yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
that's not what I was expecting to come out of his mouth.
Who talks to the skeleton?
That's very gracious of you to welcome
Who
us
talks the
to
skeleton?
Derelict Town.
I, Derelict Town. Oh,
My-
pardon me, matters. I'm Benson, but you can call me Benny. Benny Bone. It's like
Don't let
jaw
this go.
rattles.
Okay, that was kind of funny actually.
Varric just like cringes. Well, go and find a spot to make yourselves comfortable, and make sure it's comfy. You're gonna be here for the rest of your lives, after all. And then some.
Huh.
No.
Seconds.
No, I don't think I will.
Yes, you are.
Yarhar.
Oh, no, wait. Let me guess. Heroes, are ya? Am I right? Yes.
No.
Lorelei strides forward. Well, we got no shortage of your sort down here, so as I said, make yourselves comfortable. Lorelei deflates at this. What do you mean? You got seaweed in your ears, lass. I said what he said. You're stuck here.
Perception, does she?
Roll perception. Do it.
I want there just to be like a
I'm
string
not
of
a-
seaweed
I'm not
behind
at my
you.
All right,
computer
I'll roll
right
for
now.
you. I'll roll it for you. Don't worry.
Get
I'll
a
roll
one.
for you.
Get a one.
You're a good man.
Disadvantage because vision-based stuff.
You did it at advantage by accident. He did get a one.
With disadvantage, it is a nat one.
Yeah, this is a
Oh,
clump of
that's
seaweed.
perfect.
Let me add.
In conclusion, I played myself.
You did play yourself. Yes. You know the coloration of that green line. It's you might be hiding something. You think there might. You don't know how aquatic elven anatomy is. Maybe. Who knows? I told you, lass. You're healed till you're dead, and tain't like no holy matrimony either. Death do not part you of this land of the dead.
Can I read
okay, so
how,
let me-
Very unsettling. Good job.
Can I read how literal is this creature being?
Roll insight. But this was Darkest Dungeon. Add plus 30 stress to Lorelei. Oh no, 100 stress. Oh no, she's getting an affliction. She crumples. Her knees buckle, and she just sort of sinks and floats there. And you guys see this deadened look in her eyes.
Are these like official rules? Do you have a town charter? Is there a rules list? Is there
I like him. Hey, take me with you. That way, when you start wandering about with your big form there, I can at least listen to your funny antics.
I
Corey.
get the feeling you were gonna go anyways.
Oh no, I'm stuck here unless she be willing to pick me up. Corrick, 22 insight. Yeah, Benny Bone here he's telling you the truth. You guys are stuck here. Till death do you not part.
I feel like you wanted to start that word with another different letter.
Yeah,
No.
definitely on like a F or something. F to pay respects.
Because
we're gonna need it.
Okay.
I just kind of like
noticing-
elbow Cork to gesture at Lorelai.
Yeah, I was about to.
She's like muttering to herself in Elvish.
I'm gonna-
Thea, you understand it in Elvish. She's muttering to herself, "We're stuck here."
I'm
Keep me
gonna.
alright.
I'm gonna
Ooh, I
sort of
only
like
need one.
kneel down in the water, float down, I guess.
Sink, dive. I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it, but yeah, I get what you're trying to say.
I'll cup her face and just sort of gently guide it so that she's looking at my eyes, my face.
Her normal bright aquamarine eyes are just that much more hazy. But go on.
If there's a path, there is always a way. If we're stuck, we're stuck. But let's not take his word alone for it. Let's find out exactly.
Hey, don't
why.
need to ask me alone, lad.
Could
You
you, give
crossed
him,
the
like,
threshold.
could you give him like 3 seconds to talk? Just what's it?
No! You're
What?
bound to the place same as I.
Can I
same
just like
as all
cover
of
his mouth?
Right,
If
but
we
if you
all-
have all the time, you have time to give us to talk.
Exactly,
No,
exactly.
I am very bored, and I imagine you'll be leaving my company soon, so I'll take the advantage of it.
Well, that depends if you give us time to talk or not.
Yeah, I'd gladly just carry you around. You're actually somewhat entertaining and have a very fun personality. But
Haha, that's what they told me in life, and I'm happy to hear it. Yeah.
exactly.
Very
Just-
well. Very well. Consider me mouth shut, or rather, me jaw. Like a very loud, honest noise.
Well,
Charming.
that was unexpected. Right.
If there are chains that bind us here, help me help us find them and break them.
Cursed.
Curses are never that straightforward. They're always fluid.
That they are. Benny. Ah! It's like the jaw closed, like making noise. Ah! There's truly no way out of here. We're just stuck. That I can confirm, Josh. You guys can see Abigail roll her eyes.
To the best of your knowledge,
Lovely.
how knowledgeable are you about this?
Oh, I'm old. One of the first here. Abigail rolls her eyes once more. All of you, like the fairy tale we're now living in. Alright? The questionable noise from Benny.
There's a story here. Don't worry about it.
There is a story, yes, and that's just how the game works. There is a way out.
Mm-hmm.
Only
That's how most
those
stories go.
exactly. Only those too weak-willed to find it die here, and I don't plan on dying here. So, she goes over to Lorelai and just picks her up.
You heard the lady.
Like, you help with this endeavor, Cork. Feel your nerves and rejoice. We will escape this land, and we won't die trying. She says, looking at Benny. Out of game.
Underwater clapping.
Out of game. How many of your characters take heart with what Abigail said? Either out of desperation or genuine, like, agreement. Or how many of you, or I suppose the flip side is who views it skeptically?
My view is that he presented it as a, like, legally binding contract. As such, there might be a way to legally loophole our way out.
Well, that's what Benny said. I'm talking about what Abigail said. Do you believe it? Or do you think Abigail's talking out of her ass? She did a little bit of that on the way here, after all, right? So,
Yeah, that's what I believe.
you believe she's talking out of her ass? Alright.
Korik,
Oh yeah.
Korik agrees with her. He is determined to.
Determined or desperate, either one works for what I'm asking.
Yeah, he's determined. He's of the same mind.
Thea, Rose?
Yeah, same mind. So, kind of in agreement with like, you know, if it is a story, there's always got to be some sort of way to get out. So, May as well give it a go.
If
Yeah.
there is no way out, we'll make one.
Exactly.
The extreme confidence is very bolstering. Like, she is completely unwavering in her dedication to not fucking die in a shipwreck. So it's just like, that's very, yeah.
That's for Lorelai. I totally forgot to heal her earlier.
Whoops.
Back to 61 score.
Nice.
Alright.
That's where
This is relevant to those of you that agree out of desperation, like-mindedness, dedication, determination, however you want to call your state, either sad or great. Double the inspiring leader of HP that Abigail gave you from 9 to 18.
Oh god, that's concerning.
Abigail's inspiring. And perhaps she's a bit too desperate to believe herself, or she is genuinely this confident. Who knows?
At the time, not gonna question it to find out who cares.
Korik nudges Lorelai and he says, "Hey, if there is no way out, we can always make one."
You could see like a bunch of bubbles like flying out of Lorelai's gills, just. Korik, you've checked out Lorelai. Not in that sense. That's not the way. You've insight checked Lorelai enough times to get a very rough gauge as to like her general demeanor at a given point in time. At any given point in time, Lorelai is very stressed.
I feel that's
But you can tell by the nobility of her that she's not so concerned about herself. She's more concerned about all of you. This is her fault, after all. If only she just
Agreed.
stayed and
I mean-
listened to mother and father. They always did say never to come into the shipyard, but here we are. But, so yeah, you guys rebolster your nerves, steel your nerves, and rebolster yourselves at Abigail's inspiring leadership. That's probably a better term.
She earned that fucking feat right now.
Can I open me door now? Now that you're all
Oh, yeah,
happy.
no, you're cool.
Ah! Oh, I almost got lockjaw. The Abigail's like heroic posture dims at that. If it makes you feel any better, lads and lasses. In my time here, I've had a number of you bereavers come by.
No, they're
And a lot of them do be talking about different things, different ways to get out. And they all seem to share a same theme. Them lights out in the distance. Now, they've always been right rude to me, but you all seem rather, well, amiable, okay? So I'll let you in on a little secret about them lights, them grave lights. They only work on the dead, and those brought back from it. And it's a right shame that none of them had my winning smile. I propose a proposition.
Well, let's hear it.
You bring me along. Get me away from here. Last people I saw, they rolled them eyes at me. Bastards. Flooding their eyes. And then they
Those
stuck me
sons of
underneath a
bitches
bunch
with
of
their
rubble.
eyes.
Stuck me underneath a bunch of rubble. You know how long it took me to jaw me way out of there?
I
Years.
It is impressive that you actually got out of that, honestly.
Why do you think I was sleeping here? Anyway, you take me with you. Get me out of it. And if you're so confident you're gonna leave this land, take me with you. There's a hint of sorrowful desperation in that. Either I'm free of this land to join you or whoever on your travels, or I face sweet oblivion. So take me with you. And in exchange for your promise and your word, you can use me as a
Decoy.
no, if you so wish, but
I was
I
gonna
meant
say
more
dousing
along the
rod.
lines of getting the energy of the grave lights. They go out from time to time, so I imagine something out there can take energy from it, and it has to be one of us. So use me for that.
What happens if the
So a
lights
key
go
then.
out?
Aye.
How many other people have you
skeleton
asked the
key.
same thing?
None. Because they're all been assholes.
Probably because everyone's just trying to think for themselves.
Yeah.
Aye. But we're all residents here now, unless you all want to change your status of citizenship.
So, Benny, have you ever heard about, there's a key in many stories. A key
Aye.
that can open any door, any lock, as it were.
Oh, I never heard of those stories, but keep going.
I think you will appreciate what they're called.
Come on.
Abigail shakes her head.
Skeleton key.
Yes, I get it. I get it, Korik. I got it. You don't need to.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
It was
Debatable.
appreciated.
I thought it was a real laughing stock. Besides her.
rip
Oh, wait! That one's even worse.
I was gonna go with Rib Tickler, but okay. Anyways, she picks up Benny Bones like Alas Poor Yorick style.
Be careful of me.
Mhm.
I have delicate skin.
You have no skin.
Why, it's so delicate, isn't it?
You fell right into that one.
I know, because I found it funny.
Eric is
Yeah.
just like groaning every time a joke happens. He's just like, ugh.
See, that's why I went with it.
Well, welcome
Unless
to
you
the
want to
team.
be glad to be a part of your crew. Unless you want to be holding Benny theatrically our entire time here, I suggest we, I don't know, make some sort of net to hold him.
That's probably smart.
Ooh.
Did we just get Jack Sparrow Mimir?
We did. We got Pirate Mimir.
Maybe. That is the inspiration of how you're supposed to hold him, though. I have some rope.
Do you have cloth we can put him in?
I want to be able to see your adventures. Come on. Take a net.
Rope should work.
Yeah, I'll even teach you the ropes.
Oh god, I'm starting to regret this already.
Pats him on the head.
I regret it as soon as you pointed at him.
I would
I'm loving every
offer
moment.
whoever takes him stay far away from me.
Hey, I'm supposed to be at range anyways, so works out.
Yay, Rose is at the end of the group. Right.
Hey, don't. Hey, hey. Don't get me too far though. Back when I was alive, I was a magic-y sort.
Ooh.
Oh, what kind?
A cleric, actually. Varric like gives like a unbelieving look to that. Like the gods are truly cruel to say that. Really? Aye, how do you think I know about them rituals, them land grievers, land lubbers? My bad. Talk about.
Who'd you work for?
I work for myself.
Yeah.
The gods. Well, can't have the gods do all the work for us, aye?
Mm.
So, yeah, I still got some of my magic, and I suppose it was my holy purpose from before that gives me my sanity and lucidity now. Because you, let me tell you about that deal you just agreed to. You ain't gonna find many other friendly Kenomai down here. I'm a very, very rare thing indeed.
Well, glad
So-
you're at the entrance, son.
I nod, but you're holding me.
I nod for him.
Thank you. But let me, since you're the one holding me, feel this. It's like the skull vibrates, like you can people can make themselves do this. Like you can like vibrate your head, you can like strain your muscles and stuff like that.
Right,
It's like
right.
that. You feel the semblances of some magic, like sort of invigorating you. It doesn't fully take hold, but that just be a taste. I ain't infinite.
Mhm.
Gotta wait. So I'll hold off for the time being. It don't last even an hour that, but you'll see.
Hey, something. I'm not fighting that.
You may all turn your attentions to the journal sections of roll 20 as I add to the party NPC list, which is normally a list you guys don't see. That's on there from my end, but nonetheless, Benny has joined the team. You guys can see the handout, the magic item referred to as Benny Bone.
Bones.
Not my first time being objectified. Arr.
Oh god.
Saying he was a
Alright.
fucking
Requires
fire.
patience?
Requires patience, yes.
Or enjoying the jokes.
With PlayStation. He's basically Bard. Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a D8 to add to an ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or damage roll, or AC against a single attack.
What's the...
Keep
I
in
guess that
mind,
would
though-
make him quite the Benny Lass.
But yeah, Benny has to be within 30 feet of the person he's aiming to, just like a Bard actually would.
Okay.
He also has Song of Rest, which is not actually... It's more like a shanty of rest. Stuff like that.
Are you sure it's not a shanty of unrest?
A shanty of undeath.
Oh god, he's breaking the fourth wall.
Oh god, you all are!
But yeah, that's
Where's John?
that's Benny Bone.
This is gonna be wacky. Let's see.
Ironic, considering how the horror state you guys are just in. Huh.
I know.
It's
that
such
was
like a
the
rapid
scene
change of pace. Like, what the fuck?
Yar.
Wait, creature can only exist.
It's a bardic inspiration. That's all you need to know.
I'm just trying to figure.
Wait, man.
It doesn't say like action or bonus action on things.
Wait, man.
Like to use the thing.
That's because you don't use it. He gives it.
Okay.
He does. He's not an item, actually. He's
his own thing.
yeah. He does stuff on your turn, but it's just a matter of if he does.
I just saw a line. He recovers a single use when a creature within 30 feet dies.
Yar.
Anyways.
Straight into Davy Jones's locker.
Anyways.
And then Jack Sparrow.